Good morning. I call this subcommittee hearing to order to examine the issues of workforce demands in the renewable fuels industry. We have a distinguished panel of witnesses today, and I'm very excited about the opportunity to discuss this very important topic. I would first like to take a moment to thank the great panel of witnesses we have today, and I would like to extend a special thank you to my Senator Tom Harkin for taking time out of his extremely busy schedule to attend. His role as chairman of the Senate Agriculture Committee makes Senator Harkin an ideal witness to come testify on this issue. Senator Harkin was chiefly responsible for including the energy title in the 2002 Farm Bill and has been at the forefront of the bioenergy boom throughout his long career in the United States Senate. Today, the subcommittee will have the opportunity to explore the potential for sustaining the renewable fuels sector in rural America. Members will hear from expert witnesses on issues associated with industry growth and expansion, as well as the need for future investment in human capital to address worker shortages. Growth in the renewable fuels industry has been a significant stimulus for the United States economy, particularly for small firms. More than 75% of all renewable fuels producers are small businesses. On average, these plants employ fewer than 50 people. These small businesses have been revitalizing stagnant local economies in rural America. In Iowa, where I live, the exploding renewable energy sector is creating thousands of jobs. As of early 2005, it was projected that ethanol could create over 5,000 direct and indirect jobs in my state and pay $82.4 million in wages per year. To meet the future demand of this expanding industry, however, it will be necessary to train thousands of new workers in the next 6 to 12 months. The increasing number of job opportunities has caused concerns about access to a trained workforce. As the demand for highly skilled workforce to operate this industry emerges, plant managers are faced with the need for skilled workers to run the high-tech bioenergy facilities that are sprouting across this country. The human capital needs that these plants will face as more production facilities come online present a serious challenge to the biofuels industry. The job skills needed to work in the bioenergy plants of today are much more sophisticated than the manual labor required at the grain elevators I worked at in Iowa growing up in the 1970s. Today's workers need computer training and lab skills to handle the increasingly complex tasks of processing large quantities of feedstocks into energy that fuels our nation. In the ethanol sector alone, extensive and costly on-the-job training is often required. Some states and local communities have begun to address this problem by creating training and mentoring programs at community colleges and other institutions of learning. I believe that Congress must also take action to address this issue. We need to recognize this growing demand for skilled workers and technicians to meet the expected needs of the ag-based bioenergy sector, particularly for small businesses. That's why I have introduced legislation, H.R. 872, the National Endowment for Workforce Education and Renewables and Agriculture Act. The New Era Act would enhance the training of instructors at educational facilities like community colleges in the areas of agricultural-based bioenergy research, technology, efficiency, and conservation. We need to act now to meet this growing demand to capitalize on the unique opportunity to transform our energy economy and improve our international security by switching our energy focus from the Middle East to the Midwest. There is a promising future for the next generation of bioenergy, including potential growth in the evolving cellulosic industry. Exciting potential in the bioenergy industry exists in every congressional district in this country. We need to provide opportunities for the skilled workforce that will be needed to take us to the next level of energy freedom. Despite all the successes in the bioenergy business, we still have a long way to go. Though renewable fuels have grown exponentially over the past decade, they still make up less than 1% of current U.S. production. At a time when this country is facing record energy prices, it's critical that we continue to develop our alternative energy supplies. Small businesses can help achieve this goal, but only if they have the skilled employees necessary to make that happen. If we truly care about the security of our children and our children's children, we need to continue to push the envelope on the bioenergy economy. I'm excited to hear from our distinguished panel of witnesses, and I look forward to today's discussion.